from economic negotiations to infrastructure projects and political appointments. I'm your host, Riya Srivastav, and here are tonight's top stories. India considers tariff reduction on 23 billion of US imports to mitigate impending reciprocal taxes. National Highway 48 in Gurugram to undergo temporary closure for maintenance on March 26, 27. Rajiv Gauba appointed as full-time member of Niti Aayog. Volkswagen faces 1.4 billion tax demand from Indian authorities over alleged mislabeling of imports. Varanasi civic body introduces charges for organizing events on Ganga Ghat. Our first story focuses on India's potential move to reduce tariffs on 23 billion worth of US imports. This initiative aims to avoid the reciprocated taxes proposed by President Trump, which should affect a significant portion of India's exports to the US. The proposal is a part of ongoing trade discussion following Prime Minister Narendra Modi's recent visit to the United States. Our reporter Shrishti has more on this developing story.
The Indian government is carefully weighing its options as it navigates complex trade negotiations with the United States. Sources within the Ministry of Commerce indicate that a proposal to reduce tariffs on 23 billion worth of US imports is under serious consideration. This move is seen as a strategic effort to preempt the imposition of reciprocal taxes by the US, which could severely impact India's export-driven sectors, particularly in pharmaceuticals and agricultural products. Economic analysts suggest that this decision reflects India's desire to maintain a stable trade relationship with its largest trading partner. However, there are concerns about the potential impact on domestic industries. The government is reportedly conducting detailed assessments to ensure that any tariff reduction do not adversely affect local producers. Trade experts highlight that these talks are occurring at a crucial time, with global economic uncertainties looming. The outcome of these negotiations will likely set the tone of the future bilateral trade relations between India and the US. We will continue to monitor these developments and bring you to the latest updates.
Organizers planning events on Varanasi's iconic Ganga Ghats will now be subjected to new charges. The Varanasi Municipal Corporation has instituted a fee of Rs 800 per square meters for such events, with applications required at least 15 days in advance via a dedicated app. Our reporter Suhani explored the rationale and behind-the-scene decision and its.
The Varanasi Municipal Corporation has introduced new charges for organizing events on the city's iconic Ganga Ghats. The decision aims to regulate the use of these culturally significant spaces and ensure their preservation. According to municipal officials, the new fee structure, which charges Rs 880 per square meter, is necessary to cover the cost of maintaining the ghats and managing the increased traffic during events. The corporation has also launched a dedicated app for event organizers to apply for permits, streamlining the process. While some residents and event organizers have expressed concerns about the additional cost, municipal authorities argue that the charges are reasonable and essential for the upkeep of the ghats. They emphasize that the fees will be used to improve cleanliness and infrastructure in the area. Local environmentalists have welcomed the move, stating that it will help control the unregulated use of the ghats and protect the fragile ecosystem of the Ganga River. The corporation is also working on implementing stricter guidelines for waste management and noise control during events. We will continue to monitor the impact of these new
Commuters in Jigaon should be aware of the upcoming temporary closure of National Highway 48. The highway will be closed on night of March 26 to 27 from 12 am to 6 am. To facilitate maintenance work, authorities advise motorists to plan alternative routes during this period.
Motorists traveling to Gurugram need to take note of the upcoming temporary closures of National Highway 48. Authorities have announced that a section of highway will be shut down between 12 a.m. and 6 a.m. on the night of March 26, 2025 for essential maintenance work. According to the officials from the National Highway Authority of India, this closure is necessary to conduct urgent repairs and ensure the safety of the commuters. The maintenance work will involve resurfacing and repairing potholes which have been causing significant traffic disruptions. Traffic police have issued advisory recommending alternate routes for commuters. Vehicles traveling towards Delhi are advised to take the southern peripheral road, while those heading towards Jaipur can use the Pataudi road. Commuters are advised to plan their journey accordingly and allow the extra time travel. We advise people to check traffic updates before traveling. As the closures may cause delay, authorities are working to minimize the inconvenience and ensure maintenance and complete efficiency.
In a significant appointment, former Cabinet Secretary Rajiv Gauba has been named full-time member of Niti Aayog. Gauba, a 1982 batch IAS officer from the Jharkhand Charade, brings extensive administrative experience to the police think tank.
The appointment of Rajiv Gauba as a full-time member of Niti Aayog has generated significant interest with policy circles. Gauba, who recently retired as Cabinet Secretary, brings a wealth of experience to the government's primary policy thinking tank. Gauba's extensive career spanning over 4 decades includes key roles in both central and state governments. His tenure as Cabinet Secretary has marked by his involvement in crucial policy initiatives, including the implementation of Goods and Service Tax (GST) and the reorganization of Jammu and Kashmir. Analysts believe that Gauba's expertise in governance and policy implementations will be invaluable to Niti Aayog. His appointment is seen as a strategic move to strengthen the institution's capacity to provide effective policy inputs to the government. Sources indicate that Gauba will focus on areas such as infrastructural development, urban planning, and administrative reforms. His insights are expected to play a crucial role in shaping India's future policy landscape.
Automotive giant Volkswagen is confronting a $1.4 billion tax demand from Indian authorities. The claim alleges that Volkswagen India unit misclassified imports to benefit from lower duties, a practice dating back to 2012. The company is challenging the demand in Mumbai's High Court. Our reporter Shrishti dwells into the details.
Volkswagen India subsidiary is facing a substantial tax demand of Rs 1.4 billion from Indian authorities. The tax department alleges that the company misclassified imported parts to evade higher customs duties. The dispute centers around the classification of certain automotive components imported between 2012 and 2017. According to documents seen by our team, the tax authorities claim that Volkswagen initially mislabeled these imports to take advantage of lower duty rates. The company, however, denies allegations and maintains that it has complied with all applicable regulations. The case is currently being heard in the Mumbai High Court, where Volkswagen is challenging the tax demand. Legal experts note that the outcome of this case could have significant implications for foreign investors in India. A ruling against Volkswagen could lead to increased scrutiny of import practices by other multinational corporations. The automotive industry is closely watching this case as it highlights the complexity of India's tax laws and challenges faced by foreign companies. Operating in the country, we will continue to follow this story to provide updates as they become available.
These developments highlight the dynamic economic, infrastructural, and administrative landscape of India. As the nation navigates these changes, we remain committed to bringing you timely and comprehensive coverage. Thank you for joining us tonight on 27 News. I'm your host, Riya Srivastava, and we'll see you next time.